Hello everyone, today we are going to render this office. This is the final rendering. And this is the preview in Define Render. Before we get started, I want to show you all the lights I'm using. First, we have a HDR ambient lights. And then we have the sunlight. The ambient lights and the sunlight will be our main light source. Multiple spotlights above the furniture, strip light in the shelves. And then those will be just emissive material. And that's all the lights we need. Now I'm going to close Define and we can start from scratch. Okay, let's start Define Render. New project. Create new scene. Since we are not using SketchUp model anymore, we can close it to release more computing resources from our computer. Okay, let's zoom out to check the environment. As we can see, this wall is blocking our view, so we can create a section first. Let's put it here and move it. Right now, the default environment has this green terrain and blue sky. Sometimes this greenish color will bleed into our interior, causing unwanted effect. So I'm going to delete the green terrain. Now let's select this background image and turn on this option so the lights can pass through this background image. And we can change this background image to emissive material and intensity to 10. Okay, let's go back to the view. The next step is to set up the view. Let's go to Edit Camera and change to 2-point perspective and aspect ratio to 16:9. And also change the FOV to 60 degree. Change the display to fly mode and movement speed to 1 and the height to 1.1 meters. Now we can fine-tune the view. Let's update to save the changes and exit the camera. Go to the effects and turn off the auto exposure and we can lower this value. And update the scene. Let's go to environment and select custom HDR. We can use this true shadow tool and update the scene. Now we can turn on the sun and change the sun intensity to 0.5, sun radius to 10, so the shadow edge will be blurry. And also we can customize the direction, change the altitude to 15 and now rotate the sun to a proper position. And update to save the changes. Select the background image. As we can see, there's a seam here, so we need to rotate or change the UV so we cannot see this seam. Let's go to UV and offset to 0.9 so that seam disappear from our view. The sunlight and the HDR ambient lights will be our main light source. Now we need to create some artificial lights in the interior. First, create some spotlight above the furniture. Let's create one here and change the intensity to 50 and color temperature to a warm color, 4000. And then go to the top view and change the display to wireframe. And we can put this spotlight above the chair. Copy one more for this chair. 2 spotlight for the table. And 1 spotlight for the chair. And then we have 1 spotlight for the couch. Another one here. And 1 more above the table. Now we can select all those spotlights. Ctrl G to group and go back to the view and move it up a little bit. Now let's create strip light in the shelf. Select strip light put it just here. And we can change the bundle length to 0 so the light can spread out more. Color temperature to a warm color, like 3000. Turn on the show light shade so the light itself can be seen. Move it to the place. And then resize. And then copy it multiple times. Select all those strip lights and Ctrl G to group. We need to create one more spotlight above this painting. Let's put it here and move it out a little bit. And change the intensity to 50 maybe. And color temperature to a warm color. Select the emissive material. And change to turn on the emissive intensity to 100 maybe. Color temperature to a warm color. That's all the lights we need. Now we are going to change the exposure. Slowly increase this value. And increase the shadow exposure so the darkest part of our image will be brighter. Also increase the contrast. Give it a little bit of saturation. And now we can apply a lot. Go to custom and select this clear and change the intensity to 0.2. Let's update to save all those changes. It's time to adjust the material. First, select the ceiling material, and we can change the base color. This color map, and let's brighten it up a little bit. Change this value to 5. Change the brightness to 5. And let's do the same for this wood. And change the brightness to 5. Or maybe 3. And select the drop ceiling, change the roughness to 1. And also lower the base color brightness. And select this shelf panel and change the roughness to 1. And select the window frame. And this will be metallic. We can change the metallic to 0.5. And right now it's too dark. We can change the base color a little bit. Now select the carpet material and change the roughness to 1. We can create bumpiness for this carpet and just use the normal map. Go to normal map and select this fabric. We can use this one. And maximize this value so we can see the effect. For the final rendering, we will just use 0.5. Let's go back to the view. Okay, select the chair material. This will be leather material. Right now there's no texture in it. We can use a normal mat to create the bumpiness and the texture. Let's select leather and use this one. And maximize this value so we can see the effect. But it's still too small, and so we can turn on the individual UV and stretch to 0.5 so the texture will be bigger. For the final rendering, we will just use 0.5. Okay, select the chair legs. This will be stainless steel. We can just change the metallic to 1 and roughness to 0. Select this painting. Change its brightness to make it brighter. Okay, now select the computer, change the metallic to 0.5. And select this material. This will be metal. We can change to metallic and brightness, roughness to 0. Also, I want to use a gold color. Okay, let's copy this material, apply it to this material. Do the same for this horse head. Now select the table marble material and change the roughness to 0.2, and select the bow and change the roughness to 0. And select the blinds. This will be cloth material. We can change to cloth and roughness to 1, and change the opacity to 0.6 so it will be translucent. Select this book, and right now it's too dark. We can change its base color map and brighten it up a little bit. Select the book on the table, and we can change the base color to make it darker. Right now it's too bright. Okay. As for the rest of the material, we will just use the default setting. Now let's go to the effect and change the exposure. Okay, let's update the scene to save the changes. Now we are ready to export. Let's go to Image, select 4K, and Render, and Export. Okay, this is our final rendering. If you want, you can fine-tune the lights and the materials. You can also download the SketchUp model, HDR, LUT, and normal maps from my Patreon. Thanks for watching. I see you next time. Goodbye.